We are your radio. We are your radio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. And just like me, honey, forgot to push that button, honey. We was going on to the next element, honey, but I caught it. I'm here with my girl, Queen Sheba. Hey, Queen Sheba.
Hey, girl. Hey.
How are you?
I am wonderful. Just came from spin class. It's beautiful outside. I'm about to go play kickball with my run crew, movers and pacers. We were playing against the APD, but they canceled because they didn't want to lose.
APD?
APD.
Atlanta Police Department?
Once a year, we play a fun game of kickball with APD, and then afterwards we have social justice questions for them.
Oh.
And they answer them. But today they canceled because there was a shooting?
Yeah.
Who was the shooting? It was a shooting, and they all have to be on standby because they think there's going to be a riot or a protest today.
Mm-hmm.
So they canceled. Yep.
You know what that's all about? Because the president's coming tomorrow.
Tomorrow, always messing up traffic.
Yeah, the president's coming tomorrow, so
where?
He's coming here
to Georgia Tech.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know exactly where, but he's coming here tomorrow to celebrate his 100th day as president of the United States
in Atlanta.
Yes, tonight he's speaking. To Congress and the senators.
Okay.
And then tomorrow he'll be here. You say.
Okay.
Okay, well, whatever. I just need to get out of the way.
I just need to know what time traffic is going to be messed up.
All day. All day.
And don't they land at Bobby Brown? Don't he land at Bobby Brown?
Mm-hmm. Over there in Cobb.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You said that like you're going to meet him out there.
I am. Hello, Biden, sir. Where's Miss Harris? That's what we want to see. Is she coming with you?
No, I don't think she's going to be here. Sometimes they don't schedule them to come to the same place because, just in case something happened,
okay,
somebody have to be here.
Gotcha.
To run the country. Yeah.
Biden needs to go ahead and bow out and just let Kamala take over. He's did what, 33 years, right? He did 33 years of politics.
40-some.
40-some years of politics. And you got to be president. You reached the pinnacle of politics in the United States. Just go ahead and give it to the black woman.
And then I thought he said that he wasn't going to run. He said that he was going to go on and win. If he won, he wasn't going to seek a second term. But now, they've been asking him, you're going to run, you're going to run, you're going to run.
He's going to be 87 years old.
He's going to be the president again for 4 more years.
Wow.
Until 2028.
That seems like a long way away. What year is this?
21.
Jeez. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Well, I mean, the country does seem a little calmer, but it is only the first 100 days, and we still are in a pandemic. So I'm waiting to see how he's able to manage things out of a pandemic and on full throttle.
They have new pollings that is out today.
And what did it say?
He's doing good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He has like over 90% of the Democratic support. Of course, the Republican support is like 7%.
They just don't bleep with him at all.
But the independents, they're at 51%. Okay. And then he's just like, he just got high marks for all of the issues, all the different issues. It's just like, he got high marks.
His first bill he signed was for LGBT, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He said he was going to go in there and work for us.
Hello?
All of the American people. Not some of them, but all of the American people. But we were talking about the initiatives you do. Y'all play the police officers once a year. And they cancel.
And they canceled. And I didn't realize the president was coming to my mom told me, and she lives in Detroit. She was like, the president's coming. I'm like, I don't really, I mean, I don't have tickets, so I don't know, Atlanta is wide open. It'll be interesting to see where he's at and if I can slide, but I'm good. I'm good on tomorrow.
Good.
But yes, we play APD, we play Atlanta Police Department, and actually is a really good game, and they're very generous, and generous is not really the word I'm looking for. They're generous in that they come out, it's not a paid thing, they're not required.
Right.
The APD is not making them come.
Right.
We just have a relationship with them as a run club in the city, and they're like, you know what, this is a good cause, let's come out and have a fun. I think it gets a little competitive though with that ball throw, because it's kickball. You remember kickball from elementary school when you was ducking and hiding in the corner. At least I was. And it's a really good game. And then we play for about an hour and a half. And then afterwards, we just ask them questions about how to stay safe, what their suggestions are, what are their thoughts and views. But it's also not the police chief, right? So it's not like they can give official answers, but we're just trying to get insight on their thought process and the psychology behind managing a city like
Atlanta. It's
Like
a start.
Atlanta. Yeah.
It's a start. Something different, especially with the climate that we're going through with the police in today's society.
Yes.
So anything is a start. And then when it comes to the defunding the police officers, do y'all even ask questions about that? Have y'all asked?
No, I don't remember that question because I know that came up last year, and we didn't have a game with them last year. This is, I think, our 6th year. This year would have been like our 6th year playing them, but I don't remember that question coming up last year. But it would have been good to ask them that this year about defunding the police department. But that's weird.
But like I was telling my listeners, I said Queen Sheba's coming here, but she's a poet. She's a philanthropist. She's a singer. She's a writer. She's
oh my God.
author.
I think you like one of 4 people who say I'm a singer.
You are. Anytime you can sing, you know,
Hey.
when you before you start doing your poetry and you get up there and you go, black butterfly.
That's exactly how it sounds too. I got one note, B flat.
But to the people that are introduced, that meeting you for the first time, go on and introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Queen Sheba. That has been what I've been going by since 1998. I have been a full-time poet since 2001 when Bank of America fired me. But actually, you know, I do that as a joke, but I'm actually glad that Bank of America fired me because I probably would still be at Bank of America if they hadn't fired me. And I really think that was the spirit just putting me on my right path because I am an adopted child. So I do like consistency. I do like security and stability. So I probably wouldn't have ventured out if that wouldn't have happened.
Right.
So thank you, Bank of America. I'm gonna stop flipping y'all off in my joke now. But I got fired from Bank of America July 2001. So this year, if y'all do that math, is
Your
what?
20-year anniversary.
It's my 20-year anniversary, and I'm having a huge party on July 25th. I will be releasing my book. It's 3 things. This is what I've been campaigning. July 25th. I will be releasing my book, my 2nd book of poems called Clemency, Poems to Help You Accept the Apologies You Will Never Receive.
Clemency.
Clemency. We all know what clemency is. It's forgiveness. It's forgiveness, usually of a higher power, usually the governor. And it gives you clemency. Okay, so clemency, I'm releasing my book. I'm having my 20-year anniversary party. And then, of course, my Leo birthday bash. My birthday is actually August 11th, but that's usually when I celebrate at Apache. So I'm really excited. So put July 25th on your calendar. If you don't come support nothing else I do in these 90 days of summer, July 25th is it. So I'm a spoken word artist. I'm also a DJ. I've been DJing for 4 years. I love DJing. If you have an event, I would love to come DJ it for you, virtual or live in person. I do have a passport. I can go anywhere in the world that is open.
Yeah, I didn't have that on my list. DJ, and
I'm fully vaccinated. Hello. Hello. Here's my mask. Hello. And I'm a professor at Clark Atlanta University.
What?
Yes, I am.
So that's why I can't get you in here, honey.
I'm a professor at Clark Atlanta University. Tell your kids, your little cousins, to sign up for my class. I teach poetry, fiction, short stories, and freshman composition. I hate teaching freshman composition.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because I'm learning it with them. I don't remember that shit. I don't remember that bleep stuff. I don't remember. I've been teaching freshman comp now for only 2 years, and I had to get one of my friends who is a professor. She's been a professor for like 15 years to teach me freshman comp so I could teach them and help me with my syllabus.
Let me ask you this. Is this part of their curriculum or is this a grant? This is a program that they're doing through a grant.
What, Clark?
Yeah.
No, it's part of the curriculum.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's part of the curriculum. The freshmen have to take freshman composition 105 and 106.
But I'm talking about your poetry. You teaching poetry too?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's not part of a grant. It's part of their curriculum.
Oh.
But unfortunately, they only offer poetry once a year, once a
semester.
No, once a college year.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be teaching it in the fall. It won't happen in the spring, but in the spring, I'll be teaching like fiction or storytelling. Oh, okay. So it still is in the writing vein. So I like that a lot. And then I also teach an online writing course.
I told y'all she's the lady that wears many hats.
On Tuesdays and Thursdays. On Tuesdays, I teach a writing and poetry course. And on Thursdays, I help people start your own business because all of these grants, EIDLs, PPPs, all these Georgia grants, all these grants for women, Visa just put out a $10,000 grant. You have to have a business. And also TED Talk and TEDx right now is taking applications for their new season. And if you have a business, you are guaranteed your business is going to excel in volume once you hit that TEDx stage. Even if you already are booming. I'm not even saying you're starting a business. Say your business is booming, you're doing great. Say it's Slutty Vegan. Pinky gets on stage, TEDx. You don't think Slutty Vegan is then going to quadruple on that TEDx stage? Absolutely. So I teach people how to start a business on Thursdays. Each course is 8 weeks. And we're in our spring session now, and we are on week 4. But so that is College of Dope Ass Writers. Sorry, that's the name of it. And
no, you good.
I know. I didn't want to do too much cursing because I got a mouth.
Oh, I know.
Because I got a mouth, but I'll be tame. So College
I
of Dope Ass Writers.
I already told him. He's aware.
He has been warned.
But I just listening to you added DJ, professor at Clark Atlanta, and then you teaching business, online business courses.
That's right.
And I just want to apologize to you because I know right now your problem is supposed to be sleep.
What is that? I literally sleep from 2 a.m. to 8:30 every day. For 6.5 hours. 6.5 is good. 6.5 hours is good for me. I'm cool. I don't need a nap. So I shut everything down in my brain at midnight. So I don't do any business after midnight, but you can get a meeting with me or a talk or a phone call before midnight. But at midnight, ironically, that's when I do midnight to 2 is when I do all my social media updates. And that's it. And because people be on social media all day, they're like, no, I took a workshop where I learned to compartmentalize your social media because otherwise you will just get overwhelmed with it. So from midnight to 2, I look at social media, I catch up on, just watching it, having fun with it. And then I do my posts on my social media pages and then I go to bed at 2:00
and that's why she didn't know the president was coming tomorrow. She's not going to check her social media till tonight at midnight.
He'll be gone.
Listen, we're going to take a break. But before we take the break, I just want you to tell people how we met.
Yes. So me and Miss Sophia met without the wig on. And Miss Sophia was kicking my ass at a boot camp down off of Camp Creek and the Stonewall Tell area. What's the name of that park? Stonewall Tell.
Welcome All
Park. I don't even remember who was running the boot camp. Sean, that's right.
He moved to Florida.
Did he?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
He and his girlfriend. I think he's married now.
Oh, that's nice. I would like to be married. I'm single. Hello.
You single?
I am single.
What?
We'll talk about that after the break.
Now you to do that on me because I got to put this on the list of new stuff. You
single, so I'm out here. I got a hashtag single summer. I am not cuffing until September, but if you want to work out, or hang out, we can do that. And I'm not having sex with nobody. And if you got an issue with that, beat it and get out my DM because I'm not having sex with nobody until I'm in a relationship because I've already had sex with 17.25 million people in my 20s and 30s. So I'm done having sex until you put a ring on it. That's what it's going to be after the break.
But you have to change that because you say if you're not having sex, so if you have a problem with that, then beat it. So you're telling them to beat it because you're not having sex, and then when they beat it, they can come back to you.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you release yourself before we meet up for our date, we good. Don't be trying to rub on my arm talking about, can you just no? I'm telling you now, not till after Labor Day, after Pride weekend, and I check out everybody. Let me see who's out here on the market, and then we'll say, I'm looking to get married. I'm not playing with y'all no more. I'm 40. I'm 40, fit and fine, but I'm 40, and I'm ready to get married and settle down with my life partner. I thought I found somebody, but I guess not. Bye, bitch.
I'm just gonna...
I guess not.
You just told her, bye, bitch, on the radio. She didn't know it was over.
Isn't that fun? That's like when you cheat on somebody. You cheat on somebody and they don't even know. It's like, what's the point? Like, you
That's
just
like-
did that because you wanted to.
No, that's worse than breaking up with somebody over text.
Oh my God.
She probably
Yes.
listen to you. She probably follow you and say, "I'm gonna be on WERUradio today, honey. Y'all listen to me. Check me out."
Right.
And she in there listening and supporting you, and all of a sudden,
And
she
then all of a
like,
sudden, hey, how do you know? How do you know I'm talking about you? I could have been talking about the one after you, boo.
"Oh my God."
let's not act like I don't got gaming options out here, okay?
I was gonna take a break, but go ahead.
No, go ahead. We can get into it after the break.
Oh no, go ahead.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. I'm like, well, honey.
Yeah, I forgot to tell y'all she's also a comedian.
Absolutely. And Rodney Perry is my I always like to shout
Your
him out.
mentor?
He is my mentor. Yes, Rodney Perry is my mentor.
Well, I'm going to call your mentor today while you're on the air. We're going to
Okay.
call Rodney Perry. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, hanging out with my girl
Miss Queen Sheba.
right here. We are your radio. We are your radio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride. Welcome to Club Chit Chat, everybody. And this song right here is called Guilty.
I've had this problem.
Big problem.
I really needed.
A good medical coding academy.
And I kept searching and searching.
There are so many choices.
It's really hard to find one that has all the things on my list. But I finally did it.
Yes. Thank you.
If you are looking for one as well, look no further.
Here's a really good one.
Just use mine. Use mine.
I'm very satisfied.
Definitely recommend. Problem gone.
Thank you.
Register today. Start your new career today. Call now. You can visit us on the web at www.icodesacademy.org, or to register, email us at registration@icodesacademy.org. Launch into your new life.
Well, your radio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Yes, we are. I'm here with my girlfriend, the one and only Queen Sheba. Hey, the lady that wears many hats. Girl, you done told me you're a teacher. You teach online.
Professor.
You teach at, yeah.
Professor.
She's a professor.
I have degrees and experience and debt. Degrees experience in which I learned doing my taxes, $130,000 in debt. And I don't plan on paying that back never.
Oh
I called the Department of Education and I said, I've been a teacher for more than 10 years. Y'all need to forgive this. Professor for 3, whatever. Right. I've been in education for more than 10 years. Y'all need to forgive this. And they said, that's nice, Ms. Ram, but you need to get your loans out of default first before we could do anything to help you. I said, okay, well, how much is my payment plan? They were like, how much you make? I said, nothing. It's COVID. They said, can you pay $5 a month? I said, yep. And they sent me a payment plan for $5 a month for $130,000 in debt. Thank you.
But you know what?
Thank you.
You know what? And it sounds stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, you'll be forever trying to pay that off. Because I went through the same thing. And they said, because a friend told me, because I was telling them about the people keep calling and getting on my nerves, calling about this loan. Child, I got no money, child.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, listen, he said, what you need to do is, he said, they will accept anything. He said, and if you said that you don't intend on paying it back, then you don't have to let them know that. Just tell them when they call, tell them the only thing I can pay is $1. And when they called me back, I told them I could pay $1. And I was on the dollar payment plan.
I was on a $0 payment plan for a minute.
And then it's just like, and what that does is it takes when they see that you have a history of paying that dollar for so many months, they say it'll take your loan out of default.
Yep.
And so now you won't have that scar against your credit when
That's
you
right.
try to get something. It's just like, oh, I didn't know that. So yes, child, pay that $5. You should, but they got over you. You should have told them $1.
Well, I was on a zero. I was on a $0 payment plan, but I guess I didn't fill out my form for this year for $0. Sorry, guys. But it is such a conundrum being an artist. Like we do make this money under the table, right? And we have all these cash transactions and we want our life to be elevated and to progress, but then we're lying and hiding, in almost slick money laundering, to stay away from the government. It's like our education should be free, especially people who go into education. And now that I've been in education for 10 years, Biden is supposed to be forgiven $50,000. First he said
50,000?
10. First he said 10.
Well, I think it's still 10 because when he tried to say 50, they was like, hold up, we didn't say that. We didn't
You
say
already
that.
giving out checks, Biden. You talking about 50,000? You doing too much, sir. And then he talking about his own pay. It's his. He's taking over the healthcare plan. I was like, so it's going to be Biden healthcare now?
But Bernie Sanders told y'all that everybody should be getting free health care anyway, because he said there are plenty of countries that get free health care. He don't see why the United States cannot offer its citizens free health care.
Ridiculous.
And free education.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I always said, so basically so taxes and student loans, you want me to pay to work for 30 years. So I went to school, I got a couple degrees, I got postgraduate degrees. Now I have this debt. Now you're going to tax me on a job that I've just spent how many years? 18 years learning, spent the first 25, 28 years of my life learning. Now you're going to tax me on this job while I'm paying off these student loans.
And the interest is growing.
I'm sorry? How's that work?
And not only that, the government is so crooked. I always say the government is so crooked because it's just like you're talking about with the PPP laws and you trying to sign up for this and sign up for that. And it's just like they take you through all of these changes and everything. But when they need something from you,
they snatch it.
Yeah.
Have y'all read the people? And I've applied for PPPs, and I have helped people apply for their PPPs and EIDLs. And that paper says, and I actually read it because since I help people set up their business, I want them to know what they're getting into. It says that if you don't fill out the forgiveness papers, they're going to snatch payment plans out of that account that they put it in, if you care or not. So if you're ready or not, if you prepared or not, once a month, whatever the payment plan was supposed to be, they're going to start taking it out.
Read the fine print.
Read the print. Read the big print, the fine print, the small print, and then join my College of Dope Ass Writers class on Thursday so you can find out how to start your business and get these monies.
Now, you and George, y'all started an interesting conversation when we were off the air. I always tell George, don't talk about it so we can have it a conversation on the air about it and make it authentic. And you all were talking about how y'all think people wearing the mask, you just walking around and, you know, people pass by you, they don't even speak no more.
So I think it's one of two things. One, I meet a lot of people anyway. So people coming up to me with their masks on, like, hey, Sheba. I'm like, hey, girl, hey. But the other thing is, I think the masks either make people, the masks either make people really cautious and leery and they just kind of pass you, or they make people like overly nice. Like, oh, I'm sorry, excuse me, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, you know, because they don't know what people are going to do.
And when y'all were having that conversation, I was thinking the opposite. I was thinking that people are so hot up under the mask because it was just like, baby, I'm just trying to get to where I'm going so I can take this damn mask off.
It's like taking your bra off at the end of the day. I hate having a mask on. And I don't understand people riding down the street in their car with a mask on. Who is in the car with you? By themselves, yes. Take your mask off, take your bra off. I just got this mask yesterday at Lenox.
You did?
Yeah,
it's
and
cute.
it is.
Nice.
It's cool. And it doesn't mess up your lipstick.
That's good.
So it's kind of cool.
But one of my laughing hyenas, those are my followers, Sonny. One of my laughing hyenas, they sent me something that you put inside of your mask because people were talking about they have difficulty breathing.
The little plastic thing?
Yeah.
But that looks like a muzzle. I'm not trying to look like a puppy walking around here. It had me walking around like a Great Dane.
But then it's just like, I know people be hot in those masks because now I, like a lot of people, even before they said wear 2 masks, I start wearing 2. So you have a.
But doesn't that lipstick get all over your face?
No, I don't. I don't put my lipstick on until I get to where I'm going, until I get to the show, because they can't see it anyway. You got a mask on,
true,
so why put it on?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I'm just so used to getting dressed in the house and then, you know, just slapping it on. I'm like, why did I even put my lipstick on?
Yeah.
I just need to wait till I get out the car.
I used to do that before I go to the airport, but now I don't even put my clothes on. I just get in the Uber with my panties on. Because you got to strip when you get to the airport. So why?
You do. Oh my God.
So
I have just got down to wearing like Crocs, a sports bra, and some tights. Like, what else do you want me to take off, Lord Jesus? And then you got the body scanner that's going to give me cancer anyway. So why am I taking all these clothes off?
Oh my God. Girl.
I mean, have cancer cases gone up since 9/11? Jeez. Anyway. So yes.
So That was another break.
Yeah.
We talked. At least we talked about the mask.
We talked about
But
the
we
mask.
was talking about something totally different. But my sister, she wear many hats, honey. So I'm just gonna roll with it.
Well, we
That's
were
what
talking about finding me a wife. That's what we were talking about. And I don't care where you are in the world or the country, honey. I need a wife. I want a wife. I want to spend my life with somebody that is tall and attractive and level-headed and kind and giving. I'm a nice person. I'm really a sweetheart, and I'm a Leo, so I'm a big giver. I'm a gift giver. One of my love languages is sex. So, is that a love language? I don't know. Is it okay? George said it is not a love. And I didn't see it in that book that guy wrote about love languages, but it needs to be a love language.
He left it out.
He did leave it out because he wasn't getting enough sex. Talking about love languages, listening. No, what are you talking? Listen after we have sex. Talking about you want me to get to cooking. First of all,
you gotta listen during sex too, because they may be calling your name, girl.
Jeez.
Say my name.
Yes.
Sheba.
So I'm taking applications in my DM. You have to be at least, I don't know, 38. I don't know. Age doesn't really matter.
Know.
Yeah, 38. You have to be taller than me when I'm flat-footed. I'm 5'7". I'm being very specific now in my life.
Yes,
I'm being very specific.
You have to.
Because the last person I asked God for a baller, and they gave me a high school basketball coach. Not what I meant, Lord. Not what I meant. Okay? Not what I meant at all. So, yeah.
You gotta be Pacific, girl.
Yes, and Atlantic. You got to be both. Honey, you got to be both.
Oh, but this is my girl, Queen Sheba. You listen to We Are Your Radio Club. Chit chat, everybody. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia. Hold it down right here on We Are Your Radio. Baby, listen, we're going to take a break and we come back and we're going to go on and find you somebody, because I've been looking too, but I'm going to let you have today. You can look.
Thank you.
I'm here Monday through Friday. You just here today, honey. But she's going to fill in for me. I've been trying to get her to fill in for me while
I'm ready.
While I'm out, but baby, listen.
I'm ready. What y'all think now? Y'all think I can hold down the radio show?
Sure.
Put up some hearts if y'all think I could hold down the radio show.
You can't come. You got too much to do. You're a professor.
We on break.
You online. You a poet. You a singer.
A DJ.
Yes.
What else do I do?
Child.
Let's see. I make cookies. Can I say infused?
Yeah.
I make infused cookies. I started I got some hearts. I started an infused cookie company in November because
Yeah. Now I'll tell you, this is the first. Now she make dope cookies and she play kickball with the police.
Hey. I said infused. They could be infused with honey. They could be infused with agave.
Honey, please.
That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that infused is a safe word.
Baby, let me say, my sister have become creative during the pandemic, honey. Now she make y'all infused cookies, but she eat oranges.
Well, once a week I have my night where I don't have to get up early the next day.
Oh, this is after 12, after 2.
That's right. I take it at midnight and get on my social media, laugh at all the pit bulls and the puppies, and all y'all be posting your cats on TikTok and whatever else. I just got on TikTok. Y'all follow me on TikTok.
What's your hang on TikTok?
The Queen Sheba 8.
What is your hang on Facebook? Because I can
Beth Sheba Aram.
Beth Sheba. See, that's
Beth
why.
Sheba.
Because I was trying Queen Sheba. I was trying the real Queen Sheba.
All my social media is the Queen Sheba.
Okay.
I will pop up first thing on Google. 20 years in the game.
Hey.
Hello.
What's your MySpace?
You're funny. I still have MySpace.
I do too.
Matter of fact, when MySpace came out, I got a MySpace Asia, Europe, Australia. I have like 10 MySpace accounts because Chuck Woo. Do you remember Chuck Woo? When he was at Not DigiWax. When he was at what's the wax? That was on Pine Street, Pine in the 85, Pine in Spring. No, it wasn't a club. Remember, it was a record store.
Oh,
wax. It was something wax.
I don't know.
But anyway, So
Chuck Woo.
Chuck Woo was my online mentor back when I first moved to Atlanta in 2005.
Okay.
So think about how technology has changed since then.
Yes.
So Richard Dunn, everybody knows Richard Dunn, who owned Sugar Hill at the Underground with Freddie and they're gonna kill me. Freddie and
we'll Google it.
Okay, all right. And they let me have my album release party there, so I didn't know how to market. So Chuck Woo was like, "All right, this is what you do. You got your main MySpace page, but then you need MySpace for all these countries that you're going to be traveling to after your album release party for your tour." I got like 10 MySpace pages still out there in the world. I'm sure they got some old picture on there.
Baby.
But when I tell you, that was the best marketing ever. I marketed for 6 months and it was great. It turned out great.
First time I heard that. And you know what? MySpace is so nice because you know how when you forget your passwords? And then it's just like, they be like, what's your password? And then it's just like, when I set MySpace up, I had a totally different email. Now I don't even have access to the email anymore.
Right.
And every time, we're going to send you a new code to your email. I don't have that access to that email. Baby, with TikTok and IG and Facebook and all these different apps came out, MySpace was like, I went to MySpace one day and they said, hey. I'm like, girl, you're not going to ask me for my passcode?
No, welcome back.
They were so glad for me to come back. And they just like, you don't need all
They
that.
was like, welcome back. We want you back.
We trust this you. Oh, but I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here on WERUradio. WERUradio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride. My special guest, the one and only Queen Sheba. When we come back, she going to do a poem. You want to do a poem?
Sure, let's do poems.
Okay, we're going to do poetry.
Yay.
Get ready to snap. Come on, baby, let's ride.
Don't miss Wellness Wednesdays with me, DB Marshall, and my co-host, Jenna Fleming. Listen every Wednesday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for tips to help you create a more productive life. I guarantee I will steer you in a direction that will move you to becoming more health conscious, which includes being mentally, physically, socially, and spiritually fit. Tune in and listen to Wellness Wednesdays with me, yours truly, Mr. DB Marshall, at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on WERUradio.com.
Put people on in my circle. Like, so if we're partners and I'm just making up this person, if they like photography or if they're into corporate America, then I'm like, I'm trying to find ways to better our life every day, all the time. And that's what I did with our relationship. I started Poetry versus Hip Hop, invited her in. We did lots of events together, and we had a great working relationship. Well, I don't know, it was good. Yeah, about 75%. She's really bossy and controlling, but it's okay because I can be controlling too, because I want things to be nice. You know, I want to live in a nice home. I don't deal with messes. I'm a great partner, and I think that I had been told that cancer makes people either really soft and tender, and they really understand the power of connection in people, or they get really mean and angry. And she chose the latter. And I'm not saying that she was like that to everyone, but I did tell my brother the other day, I said, you know, I can deal with a lot, but at the point that I don't even know who left who. Let's just say it wasn't amicable. It just exploded, basically. I will just say that I'm hurting, but at that point it was ridiculous. I walked away hurting, tore up. I'm still finding ways to process and heal and cope. And those are three different things. And I had to walk away and just rip the Band-Aid off and just dealt with whatever
reality.
Just dealt with the reality. And I read a meme the other day that actually hurt my feelings. Yeah, y'all ever read a meme that actually hurt your feelings? The meme said, not forget your past like your whole life, but don't look back. Your past is not there. You're never going back. And I was just like, dang. Like, because a lot of the pining that happens in relationships comes from when we're trying to go back and regain something that we think we lost instead of just trying to move forward in a better light. And I'm going to be really vulnerable here. Oh, God, I hope I don't cry. And say, I'm not infallible. I always do my best. I absolutely feel like I did my best. I never cheated on her. I'm not a cheater. I'm very loyal to my relationships. I thought she was going to be my life partner. And I never thought otherwise until it just wasn't. And we just exploded in January, and it's April, so it's only been about 4 months. So things are still fresh and tender for me. I have not spoken to her unless it was about tying up some business ends. I have been in therapy. Well, I was already in therapy, but because I think people should go to therapy, artists should be in therapy. Even in therapy doesn't always mean that you're dumping your worst. It could also mean that you're working through great things. When I was being nominated for a Grammy a couple months ago, I was like, how do I process this? I'm in the middle of a breakup and da-da-da-da-da-da. And my therapist was like, you choose every day how you want to feel. And yes, you're going to have to cope sometimes. And I do on my live on Mondays at 11 p.m. after my bike ride with Bonafide, I do a mental health Mondays just for 30 minutes on live. It's not long. And I check in. I tell people vulnerably how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, and I ask people to check in with me. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, and we just kind of talk through things. And this past Monday, the discussion was there's a difference between coping and healing. All the stuff that you listed that I do is coping. That's not healing. That's just keeping busy so I don't break down.
Deal with it.
Have to deal with it, break down, whatever. So I see my therapist now every other week because I've seen her for more than a year now. So I'm good overall. Ultimately, I'm good. I'm making choices to be good every day and to be better to people. And again, I'm not infallible. I'm not saying I don't make mistakes. I'm not saying I don't have a mouth. I just heard about myself that I made a joke somewhere that was a sensitive area, and I didn't mean to. That's just how I cope, and sometimes people don't understand that joking is a way of coping. So I apologize to all the poets that were in did we? I think we lost your thing, but I apologize to all the poets that were in Dallas when I made a joke about the bear being at the car accident. It was just how I was trying to deal with it. What happened was no poets were involved. Nobody got hurt that was a poet, but I was there for the poetry slam, and the poets actually rescued somebody that was in a car accident and they had like blood all over them, and I wasn't there for that. I just heard about it, and the organizer of the slam said, Sheba, while you're hosting tomorrow, can you ask them to stand up so we can recognize them? And just me trying to figure out a way, because that was heavy for me to hear. And I don't think, when you're in a position of authority, you are, if you want to be or not, you're already pegged to be the expert, right, or to know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Even though I'm just working through the information myself. And so I had a little bit of trauma processing, and I was like, oh my God, are they okay? But then I had to pull myself together. And then so I said there was a bear at the car accident. I was just trying to, lighten the moment. Right. And so the feedback was that I was being insensitive. So I apologize to, all the poets that those that were in the accident, if you felt like I was being insensitive. I definitely was not trying to be insensitive. I was just trying to lighten the moment about something that was pretty heavy. So that's a lot of those reasons. And I want to be the powerhouse for women especially, but for everyone who wants to live their best life. Women are really running the world right now, and it is what it is, and I'm excited to be a leader in the community. So Instagram needs to give me my blue check. Stop tripping.
And that was another thing, but picking back on what you were talking about earlier, you were talking about your situation and how you're dealing with your situation, and I can relate to you because you're Leo, I'm a Leo, and we are very loving people.
Yes, definitely.
And that's just us.
And when I decide to love you, I love you forever. Yeah. Like, even if we don't speak, or even if I don't think I'm ever going to stop loving her in general. You know what I mean? And what I wanted to say that I wanted to be vulnerable about was, I'm I'm not going to say that I don't fantasize about what I call the white horse. And the white horse is just, when I'm not going to lie and say I don't fantasize about her coming back to apologize and taking accountability and, for her part and working it out. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think that she has the capacity to. And that is where I draw the line. You have to be with me. You have to, now that I'm being super specific with God and what I want, and I'm in my 40s and I'm just like, nah, no more settling, no more sidebarring. If you want to be with me, you have to have compassion. You have to be able to take accountability for the things that even small, big things. And that's real. And I just don't think that my ex has the capacity to understand that what she did for the last few years was ridiculous and abusive, and I hate it because I just never expected
that.
I never expected that.
Your lap.
I didn't.
And see, and then you think about us.
But again, I want to be very clear because I know this is going on social media and I know y'all be sharing. I am not infallible. I am not saying I didn't make mistakes, and I am not saying that I didn't participate in the toxicity. So I just want to make that clear. I'm not a victim. I am not playing victim, because of course at the beginning of the explosion, she was being a victim. I'm not. It is not being a victim to separate yourself and avoid at all costs the potential for explosion or toxicity. It just, and so I just told, so I won't say who, it doesn't even matter, but somebody asked me for an interview and it's going to be live. And this person is in our circle. And I said to them, I said, I'm not trying to be funny or petty. I said, but I am purposely taking at least a year of not being in the same space as my ex, at least. And I'm not saying it's going to end at that year. I'm just saying that's how, please excuse my language, how fucked up I feel inside from both of us. Again, I want to make sure that I'm also taking my own responsibility. I'm not pointing the finger. I'm saying it sucks because we had a great, oh God, I'm not about to cry on your goddamn show. We had a great love story, and it sucks that it's over. Sorry.
Okay. But see, the thing about it is, and what I was going to say is, when we are in the position that you're in now, and because of your personality and everything that you describe that you do, you're a professor, you're a DJ, you're a poet, and you're this and you're that. But the real you and your feelings and what you're going through, none of that shows in that. We camouflage it with masking it with what we do.
With busy.
Yeah.
With
and
busy
people
work.
don't get to see that. And people think because we put that picture out there that everything Sheba does or everything Miss Sophia does is just like they're always happy.
Yeah.
I want to be happy like that. It's just that we know that's not the person that you want to see is when we're going through. And I shared that with my laughing hyenas all the time. I say, I go through things, and I don't like to just go through things, and I don't like to just share that stuff with you all, because that's not why you come to me. You come to me so I can make you laugh. When people come to you, they come to you. They
for
want
empowerment
to see the
and healing.
Yes.
And
and they don't want to see that. And then it's just like
and I tried that. So I guess my little piece of reality is the Mental Health Monday check-in, right? Mm-hmm. But I tried, putting out like, I'm going through it and I'm angry, and people were like,
what is she doing?
Like what? Who cares? Because really everybody has stuff going on, right? So they're just like, and like I said, at midnight I go to social media for escape, and so does everybody else. Mm-hmm. It's that hit of chocolate, of endorphins that we get from social media that they're saying is the same as heroin, and people don't want to see depression, and they want to see you talking about overcoming depression. This conversation is cool, but they don't want to see, oh, you didn't get out of bed today, or the day that I missed work, or, whatever. So, it's difficult being a real person when you don't really want to see the real.
Right. And I call that, we're living in a world where everybody's into reality TV, but reality TV is not reality.
It's not reality.
But they think it is.
Yeah, it's definitely not reality.
And then it's just like, we're going to take a break right here. We're going to come back. We're going to continue this conversation. We're going to talk about a whole lot of other things.
Yep, done with that.
I'm your girl, Miss Sophia. Hold it down right here on WERUradio. WERUradio, with the home of the urban sound of pride. Sitting here with my girl, and she is
Queen Sheba.
Come on, baby. Let's ride.
Great show coming your way today. Get ready for the We Are You Morning Crew.
Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time.
Provocative and insightful,
Sometimes polarizing and irreverent.
but always raw, real, and funny.
We say the stuff you want to say, because we are you.
We are your morning crew. We are your radio. We're your radio with the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Yes, we are. I'm here with my girl, sweet. I was gonna say sweet baby Keita.
I love Sweet Baby Keita. I wish I was as funny as her.
Sweet
She's the one with the
Sheba.
whistle, right?
Oh yeah.
Sweet. Shout out to Sweet Baby Keita. She is hilarious.
But you know what? The last break, and you was talking about the situation with you and your ex and stuff, and then you were talking about, you know, how stuff was just coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And what I thought about was a lot of people were experiencing that because of COVID, where we were busy. We can go here, we can go there, we can do this, we can do that, and we can avoid our partner. But COVID
We're
put
at
us
work
in a
for 8
situation
hours.
where
Yeah.
we right here in this space,
Yeah.
and I'm getting to know you better, and you're getting to know me better. So a lot of people, you
went
know,
through breakups, or there was a lot of funny memes about the side chicks being lonely. But on a serious note, as a professor, a lot of the students had to stay home with abusive parents and domestic violence. And so they were hoping to escape by coming to college, and the parents were hoping to kind of push their children out of the nest. And you know, they were ready, even to say it was a healthy situation. So say it was even a healthy situation, the parents were ready, like, they going off, you know, you look forward to that.
Right.
You know, hey, 18, they going off to college, and then, oh, you're still in your bedroom. So there was a lot of that going on, and we just don't think about the food situation. We had to give students laptops. And then Clark is a $40,000 a year school. So, and not that I wanted to discourage anybody from going to Clark if they wanted the opportunity, but if they were dead set on going to college their first year and it was online, I would have chose such and such state to go to during that first year, and then came to Clark when it was the full experience, because I feel like the 40,000 is definitely inclusive of homecoming, of basketball games, activities, and all of that. And it's just, you paying $40,000 to go to school online. By no means, I definitely have loyalty to Clark and all the schools, but it's just like, you know,
yeah, because part of that tuition is for the cleanup and all that. You paying for the food, like you say, the vending machines, and
all of
keeping that lawn clean and all
Yeah.
that. But we don't need that lawn mowed if we don't go to college.
I mean, we might need a mow because people still drive by there. But as of fall, we're going to be open fully back on campus, and so get your little cousins to come take my intro to poetry class.
And Morris Brown coming back, huh?
What?
Yeah, did Morris Brown, or was it Clark that get the accreditation back? But I think it was Morris Brown, right?
Really?
Because Morris Brown was, you know, about out of here.
Yes.
And I think Joyce Littell and the alumni, they got together, they came up with a little piece of change, saying,
Shut up. Come on, Joyce Littell.
Morris Brown getting ready.
It's coming back.
Mm-hmm. Y'all can go back.
Wow.
Y'all can go to Morris Brown. They got more than 12 professors and 3 students now.
Oh, Lord.
They back open.
Wow. I mean, yeah, their doors were closed for some years, more than 10.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But another thing everybody didn't know is you had a real close relationship with Tommy Ford.
Oh, yes, I did.
And,
yes,
you know, he was trying to get you a talk show.
He was. So it was Don't Be Stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It was Don't Be Stupid. I still have pictures of us on there, you and I on there. And I met Tommy Ford on a whim. He came to not even just an open mic. He came to a poetry slam, and he said his only complaint was that the chairs were uncomfortable. He said this was a great show. I don't know what I'm going to do with you, but I'm going to do something. He came with his cousin. I didn't know him, didn't invite him. He said this was a great show. A poetry slam, for those of you who just don't know, just in case you don't, is a competition. So you're getting to see the best of the poet's work. It's not just an open mic.
Yeah, it's you and Tamika, Georgia Me, Harper, and Dichotomy.
Yes, and
Sophia.
Tommy Bottoms and everybody. Yes, it's Miss
Tommy's still a bottom. That was a joke, Tommy. Tommy, that was a joke.
Oh my God, Tommy! I did not say that. I asked him why he named himself Tommy Bottom, because that's not his real name, y'all. I asked him why he named himself Tommy Bottom, talking about he used to be an ex-stripper. I said, shut up.
What's his name?
Who?
Carnell, what's his name?
Cocktails.
Cocktails, yes.
He is
Cocktails?
the education director. I'm actually trying to get over there at Year Up.
What?
He is the education director at Year Up, and when I tell, I'm about to, matter of fact, that just sparked me to call him because they teach Monday through Friday, 9 to 5.
And they checks cash.
Hello.
We talking
And they
about
got benefits. I said, you know what? I'm about to, Clark, you better get your game together and make me a full-time professor. Y'all tripping.
I know how you feel, girl, because, you know, we've been doing drag for years and hosting drag shows and being a part of these casts at these clubs and everything. And then we got a whiff of these girls in Alabama. They were working at a club, and, girl, they had full health insurance, dental benefits, and everything.
What?
Yes, the club has set them girls say, what? They're like, girl, y'all don't have insurance. Like, girl, y'all don't have dental insurance. Y'all don't have, like, no. I said, oh, yeah, girl, we got out. I said, girl, what?
That reminded me of, remember when, what was it called? Real Talk or Sex Talk that was on HBO? And it was they did the documentary about the bunny farm and how
Sex Talk.
Maybe it was Sex Talk. And they had, those girls at this bunny farm had a
They were taking care-
401k, dental, and medical.
But we're talking about poets and your girl, Tamika Georgia Me Harper.
Yes, we need to start. We tried to start a union a few years ago, but nobody wanted to do the union. But we definitely need to do some sort of dental, medical, poetry, something. That would be great. So if anybody knows how to start that, holler at your girl.
But her festival is this weekend.
Tamika Festival, yes. Pew, 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 pew. Where's your button? Where's your button, DJ? Pew, 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 pew. You know what? I can't. Pew, 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 pew. So Tamika Georgia Me Harper is one of my best friends. What you about to say, Georgia?
No, I was just I was pointing at my phone because I got all the information on my phone.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
And it's over there on live. We live on my phone on YouTube. So I can't read it, so I'm gonna have to Google it.
So Tamika Georgia Me Harper is born and raised here on the West Side, Zone 1 of Atlanta, Georgia. She is a poet, spoken word artist, and philanthropist herself. Definitely not a singer, and not a DJ either. But she is a curator and community leader. I'm not going to say community leader. She's like a global leader, and she was awarded her own day, which is May 4th, the day before Cinco de Mayo. So you need to celebrate every May 4th for a Black woman having her own day here in Atlanta. Atlanta, East Point, and I'm missing another city, but I know the Deltas gave it to her. And so instead of being selfish, she is selfless and creates a poetry festival every single year. And even last year, it was all virtual, and it was really great and organized. So typically, Tamika Festival is about 10 or 12 days. However, this year, because we're just getting back into the hybrid of being online and being live, it is 6 days, and it starts Friday?
April 29th. Yes, on the
Tomorrow.
29th. It's April 29th through May the 3rd, honey.
Oh, the 3rd? She's not even doing her day? Ah, she tripping. We need to have something on that day. So 29th is tomorrow. That's Thursday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
make sure I'm looking at the right date.
That might be right.
Last year.
No.
Last year.
Yeah, it was
the
this year.
29th to May the 3rd. What?
Okay. So 29, 30, 1, 2, 3. That's 5 days. So it might be the 4th, too. I'm sure she's doing something on her day. But I know Thursday, what is Thursday? I know Friday is Queendom Come. That's when all the women perform. Saturday is Nigad's night. I'm guessing right now.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do my girl like that.
No, we're not.
I'm getting ready to get, baby. I know the hyena's gonna be mad, but we're gonna have to cut this phone off so I can get the information off my phone. See, yeah, that information I'm giving y'all. That's last. It was that. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's April 25th through May the 4th
of this year. It started already. I'm late. I'm tripping.
What's
okay. Today is the 28th. Wait, what? How did I miss 3 days?
This look like the flyer she sent me, honey. Because I know the brunch
Poetry
is Sunday.
Well, that's going to be virtual. So I'm hosting the LGBT brunch, and
I'm gonna take a break, and we're gonna come back.
Oh, let me read it. We're about to take a break, and you're listening to Club Chit Chat and WERUradio, the urban sound of pride, with Miss Sophia, and I'm your guest, Queen Sheba.
Get the new We Are You radio skill, then say, Alexa, play We Are You radio.
Okay, playing We Are You radio.
WERUradio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Yes, we are. Guess what, everybody? I'm in here with my girlfriend, Queen Sheba, baby. And baby, let me tell you. Welcome to Happy Hour. This is Happy Hour. That's right. This is Happy Hour. Get your drink on, get your smoke on, get your pills on, get your freak on, get everything on.
Yo, what on?
Get your drink on, get your smoke on, get your pills on, get your freak on, get your infused
cookies. LoveOnTopPancakeShop.com.
Right here at Club Chit Chat, because everything is legal at Club Chit Chat during our happy hour. Yes, my ear is, baby. Oh, now listen, we were going on break and we were talking about Georgia Festival, the Georgia Tamika Georgia Harper Tamika Festival is going on this weekend, and she got so many events scheduled till you just cannot name all the events, but you've worked with her before. Yes. And this weekend we're supposed to be hosting a party together.
So right.
So do the rundown. For the people.
This is the rundown, y'all. This is the rundown for Tamika Fest. So it starts tomorrow, April 29th, and goes all the way until May 3rd. Her official day is May 4th, so maybe she's gonna have something at her house. And how do you see that? So how do you say this? Amuse bouche. Amuse bouche. I've never said that word before. Amuse bouche. The Narrative, hosted by Poppy Picasso, tomorrow at WDC Anti-Social Club, 684 Wesley Dobbs Ave, Unit 1. That is 7 p.m. And then you stay at that same location for the Midnight Erotic Open Mic, hosted by Rewop and Huggy Bear. And then the next day on April 30th, which is Friday, is 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tamika Fest Radio. Oh, I'll be DJing on that. Streaming over IG, Facebook, Clubhouse, Game TV, and many other outlets featuring the dopest DJs, artists, and talk. 2 to 4 Status Network, State of the Hood. That's where she does the discussion virtual event hosted by Minister Server and Miss Dia from 89.3 WRFG. No competition. And 8 p.m. Queendom Come. That's when all the ladies of Adam's Rib and all the ladies of the poetry scene come and perform, and supported by all the brothers and everybody else will come out to that for sure. And I believe it's hosted by Abyss usually every year. And then May 1st, we flip-flop. And then the women of Adam's Rib are hosting the brothers on Nigod's night. So 9 a.m., Servant Saturdays Field Day. So 9 a.m. on Saturday, meet me and my homeboy Biddy at Washington Park. And we're going to do a 5K walk run. It's also going to be a field day. First annual health and wealth run. Facilitators, Queen Sheba and Biddy in the city. Kickball, yoga, games, and more at Washington Park. And then 8 p.m. is Nigod's night, and that's hosted by Adam's Rib. I just said that. Celebrating the power and resilience and brilliance of our kings. Gallery 992. We back at Gallery 992. That's awesome because it is a great space in the hood. May 2nd, which is Sunday, May 2nd, in the morning, 10 a.m., Word in the Woods, service with Fat Man Deezy. I apologize, my glasses. Service with Fat Man Deezy, Chapel Hill Park, 3985 Lehigh Boulevard, Decatur, Georgia, 3 to 7. So this is the funny part. From 3 to 7, me, Miss Sophia, and Kia Comedy, probably the gayest, biggest celebrities in Atlanta, are supposed to be hosting the Alphabet Brunch. And yeah, we don't have a location yet. So follow me, Miss Sophia, or Kia Comedy. And we're either going to do it virtually, and we're just going to do comedy and poetry and talk from 3 to 7. Or we're going to have a location where it can be hybrid, where it's going to be both. But I think when I talked to her earlier today, she said that it's going to be both. She's going to have a location and it's going to be virtual. Okay. All right, cool. And so I am talking to EMEF Studios about possibly being there. It's a beautiful art gallery. So if the price is right, we'll be able to be there and then make it hybrid. So after the Alphabet Brunch, we're all going over to Apache Cafe, 393 Marietta Street. And it is the Tamika Festival edition. And that is going to be hosted hosted by Abyss. He is on first Sundays at Apache Cafe. And it'll be the Tamika Fest edition. So I'm sure Georgia will be hosting as well. And then May 3rd, which is Monday, morning meditation, virtual event, YouTube, Georgia Me the Poet page. And then 2 to 5, melanin and masterpieces, shining light on those who speak through the stroke of a brush or the balm of a spray can, visual artist extraordinaire. So from 2 to 5, you'll be able to see that. So I should put my friend Ape on that. That would be great. He needs to be a part of that.
Ape.
His name is Arnand. He's been trying to slide in my DM.
Oh.
Arnando is his name.
Arnando, my sister don't want you.
Yeah.
Slide in my DM.
He's cute too. He's a little cutie.
Well, slide in my DM.
And then 9 p.m. Laughter is Good for the Soul, hosted by O.D. Odell. Come and laugh at your tail off. Stay for the Midnight Toast to Tamika Harper Day. Oh, at Pal's Lounge. Perfect. 254 Auburn Avenue. Hopefully I'll be able to go to that as well. So that is the Tamika Festival rundown. You can find the flyer on the Real Georgia Me on her Instagram page, and you can also find the flyer. I don't know if you want to go back to YouTube. People are waiting on you.
But what's my friend name? I say slide me some in my DM. What's his name?
Arnando.
Arnando.
It's called his Instagram is Ape Inc.
Okay.
It's Arnando Paints Everything.
Yeah. Oh, he paint. Oh, never mind.
What?
Never mind. He paint, girl. That's okay.
I mean, he's making his way through life. I mean, don't be a snob, Miss Sophia.
Never mind, baby.
Oh, okay.
So see, I was inviting him in my DM, and I was going to invite him to my PM. But since he paid, I'm going to invite him to my. No, thank you.
I'm gonna get the joke later. Okay,
yeah, you'll get it off the air. Honey.
Okay.
George will tell you, honey.
Oh Lord. So that is Tamika Festival. This is year. What does it say on there?
I think
14. Your year.
14 years shouted. I've been doing it for 14 years shouted. I ain't gonna stop.
You sound just like her. Oh my goodness, you sound just like her. Oh.
Shout, I eat, breathe, and sleep. You hear what I'm saying? I eat,
You
breathe,
need to
and
start
sleep.
breathing and sleep at
ATL.
Tamika Fest earlier in the year and stop planning the festival the month of the festival.
Oh, but in my sister's defense, I'm glad you brought that up. In my sister's defense, you know, you were there with her. You stood with her side by side when she was going through her medical issue.
Yes.
And I want to thank you for that personally, although we thank you when you called in when she was here that day. But she also said that a lot of people that told her they were going to do things for her, they dropped the ball, and she has been having to do it herself. And, you know, she's still in the healing process. And then, you know, I just wanted to let all those people know, shame on you. Shame on you, because you told my sister she was going to do something, knowing that she just had a major surgery, and she's still on the road to recovery, and you all say you was going to do something, and you didn't keep your word. So she's running around here trying to get everything together herself. Because you know what she say when she call you? What she say when you call and you get her voicemail? I'm not gonna let the devil in you stop the God in me.
Hello.
But what were you getting ready to say?
Yeah, that was it. I was going to say that. Yeah. So, and it's okay to, if you want to do one thing, you don't have to take on the whole project with her. If you could do one thing, just make sure that you do that one thing.
Right.
Yeah. And then do it right and don't shortchange it and etc. So yeah, shout out to Tamika Georgia Me Harper, one of my very good friends for the last 16 years or so.
Yeah, and I told George, the CEO of WERUradio, I said, baby, I said, Queen Sheba is a good friend, because when we called you that day, I called you because I had already talked to you. I said, you know, I'm having Georgia Me here, and I want you to call in, and da-da-da-da-da-da. You was like, okay. So when we called you, baby, when I was asking you, I said, hey, hey, Queen Sheba, this. You say, hey, how y'all doing? I said, I'm fine. Then I was asking you questions. You say, oh, really? I said, yeah, Georgia Me's here. She said she had, oh, really? And what else she told you? Just like you said. You was swaying. She said, now shout. You can go tell Sophia know the deal. You can go tell her. I've already talked about it on the radio show. You say, oh, yeah, because I ain't know what all you had shared with her, so I don't want to be on here telling your business and you haven't told. I said, oh, that's a good friend, baby.
Yeah. I'd be like, so what happened?
like you was in the dog, you didn't know that.
I was like, yeah, okay.
And so
it was also interesting to me was dealing with my ex's cancer at the same time.
And listen, and then I thought about that during the break, and I didn't want to bring it up during the break because, I like to be authentic, talk about it on the air. And then I thought about what you were standing by Tamika during her situation. Then you going through with your ex, and then you dealing with your own personal stuff. So it's just like Grandma said, you never know what a person is dealing with. And then you going through all of this, and you smiling. Every time we see you, you smiling, and you bubbly, and you all of this, this bubbly personality and everything. And you never know. And it's just like that old meme. You was talking about a meme earlier. Just like that meme said, honey, I do not look like, thank God I don't look like what I've been through.
Yes, absolutely. Because it would be a whole mess.
Maybe we all be right. Now that nigga over there trying to tap my phone.
What is happening?
He over there trying to tap my phone because I don't have an iPhone.
I have a show out here tonight. I wish you was here.
Right now.
No, honey, because he don't throw my children out.
Melody. I know you're saying hi to Miss Sophia, but I'm saying hi to you too.
Hey, baby, I'm over here and I'm supposed to be going to break, but I was going to break, but he over there throwing my phone around. I don't like that.
Is that one of those other phones?
No, that is the phone.
That is an Android.
That is my phone. What do you have?
iPhone.
Oh, and that's made by who? That's made by who?
Apple.
It's only good for eating.
I knew it was a joke coming. Of course I know it's from Apple, but I was like, I know there's a joke. I'm trying to figure it out before I answer this question. You go.
All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to take a break and we're going to come back. We have like 37 more minutes. But I would love for you to just come in and just host the show one day. You just do whatever you want to do.
I would love to. It'd be my honor.
So you just let me know. I don't even have to take off for you to come in here. I mean, I don't have to be out of town. You can just come. You can come Friday.
You just saw. I'm getting my tattoo on Friday. No. I mean, I'm gonna be at Queen of Come on Friday. Whoops.
But you know what? One thing I don't like is a liar.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Did I break it now? Ooh, honey. Do not
lie.
For what?
To me. But
we grown.
I want to apologize to the listeners because both of us lied to the listeners.
Oh, what we lie about?
We told them an hour and a half ago you was going to do a poem.
We've been having a good time. And, they need to come out to Tamika Fest and see me do a poem. They need to hit up let me put my Venmo in here. Hold on.
But listen, let me put my Cash App up.
Yeah, what's your Cash App?
Oh, I want you to know Zelle. Send me Zelle.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. My
Cash
Zelle.
App costs, they charge too much, honey.
That's why I'm putting up my Venmo.
I need that $2.25. No,
everybody got Zelle, right? Let me put Zelle.
Some people everybody have it, but everybody haven't set it up.
Oh,
you got to go and set it up and stuff.
How about Sheba?
Low battery up here, George.
That's because you got that Android. Oh, that's an iPhone.
Oh, no, that's...
Boop, boop. Shots fired. Our iPhone batteries be lasting forever.
No, they don't. But see, there's everybody that want to be a part of my show, you want to be on the show. Who is my guest tomorrow? My guest tomorrow, Robbie. You know Robbie?
Oh, I love Robbie. I'm coming back.
Robbie is my guest tomorrow, and he is bringing the guy that is his love interest in his new video. Have you seen the video?
No.
Oh my God, you have to watch the video.
Okay.
And you're more than welcome to come back anytime you want to come back.
I met Robbie when he was background for Donnie. And I thought he had so much personality. And matter of fact, all of us, when I met Robbie, were I'm not even gonna lie. Robbie will remember. Ask him about it tomorrow. We were in the Midwest somewhere. It was wintertime, and we were all opening for Emile LaRue.
What?
Yep. I'm in these streets, son. I'm in these streets as a poet. Y'all hear me? Oh, and I'm Grammy nominated. Did we talk about that?
No, you brought it up earlier.
I am Grammy nominated.
You trying to process it. You've been nominated for a Grammy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But we're going to talk about that. And then afterwards, we're going to let you do a poem.
Boom.
You do a poem, and I'm going to do a poem because I'm a poet.
Roses are red, violets are blue.
And if your daddy say he don't love you, believe him, boo.
Zaddy.
I'm the girl, Miss Sophia. Hold it down right here. We are your radio. We are your radio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride. And this is my girlfriend, the one and only
Queen Sheba. Ready to ride out.
Hey. Woo. Hey. Sing, y'all. Hey. Because, baby, I be telling them some of everything. Let me say, they call me, honey. Oh, baby, hold on, my PUSSY itching. Hold on, let me scratch. Yeah, I go see it, honey. But welcome to Club Chit Chat Happy Hour with my special guest.
We back. This is our final segment, y'all.
Listen. Now, I'm in here eating cookies. You know, I don't eat during the day. I only eat at night.
What is it? What, constant Ramadan for you? What are you doing?
No, it's just that.
Are you intermittent fasting?
Food is more expensive in the daytime. When you catch it late at night, honey,
it's 99 cents.
Yeah, they get ready to throw it out. They be saying, "Oh, you can have it," or they charge you a little something, honey. Yeah, I don't eat during the day, honey. This is expensive. You eat during the day. I see you over there chewing.
Yeah.
You been chewing, girl.
Yeah, we've been here 7 hours.
You been eating oranges. You say 7 hours? No, we ain't been here 7 hours. We was here for 7 hours. We be sitting here with DJ Baker. He coming up at 7. It's 7 to 10. But what we supposed to be doing? You supposed to be doing a poem and something else.
I got 3 questions for
Oh, right. You have 3 questions for me.
I forgot what the third one was.
Lord have mercy.
Something. Okay. All right. Serious questions.
Okay.
How do you feel in the LGBT community?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the gender pronoun they?
They? You know what? I've heard Flame. I think Flame used that. She say she, he, she, we. Oh, she say he, she, we.
We.
When it comes to they, I don't care about the pronouns.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell people, I say it's an individual thing. And if that person, it's what that person want to be respected as. If they say he, if they say she, if they say we, if they say they, that's that person. But you just cannot take it and think that all that applies to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So it's whoever you're dealing with, you have to get that information from them.
Mm-hmm.
And me, I'm
Yeah, what are your pronouns?
I don't do pronouns.
You just do your name.
I'm a VAP girl. VAP.
I don't even want to ask. What is VAP?
It's verb, adverb, and phrase.
Oh, okay.
And they are stop, move, and leave me alone.
I had to know. I had to know. I had to know. I had to know it was going to be something. I had to know.
Stop, move, leave me alone.
Okay. I don't get hung up on those. I don't care. Okay, so along those lines.
But hold on, before you go to that. And one thing, but because I told people this, now I don't use this method no more. When people refer to me as if I'm dressed up as Joe and people call me Sophia, that's a fan.
A fan. And you're not offended?
No.
Oh, that's good. Okay, that's great.
I recognize that's a fan. And the fans are the reason that I'm in the position that I'm in. So why would I get offended because somebody is a fan?
Yes.
But a friend, they gonna call me what they see.
Okay. So, okay, cool. So if I come over to your house for dinner and you're Joe, then I address you as Joe.
You don't matter what you address me as. I don't use that method no more because I told people.
Oh, gotcha.
So since I put it out there, now everybody could call me Joe, but they don't know Joe. They just know because I told. I heard her when she was on the radio the other day. She was on her YouTube channel. She said that, people that call her Joe when she's Joe, she know that they her friends. So it's just, it don't work no more.
Gotcha. Okay. So along those same lines, do you feel like the world should go to universal gender roles? So let me say why I asked this. So a company that I went into a store yesterday. I was shopping with my brother, and my brother is a gay man, and he's out, open gay. We said we were gonna we're temporary roommates because his house is being worked on. Mm-hmm. He's a millionaire, and he does real estate. And one day we were eating some infused cookies, so our mind was open. We're having one of our 5 a.m. in the hallway. You get profound when you start eating infused cookies. Right. So we were like, yo, we should make a movie called Living with the Queen. Like, that would be dope, right? Like him and, you get it? Like the queen and the queen living with the
queen and the gay community queen.
Yeah, him being the queen and me being the queen. Like, and there would be a movie called Living with the Queen.
Okay. The Queens.
Well, we thought about the S, right? But if it's from each other's perspective about the other queen. So living with the queen.
Which queen am I living with?
Well, right. I guess it would just, I don't know. But I just thought it was clever. So my question is, so we were in a store yesterday in Lenox, and they said that they were going to get rid of, I think it was Louis Vuitton. So, but don't let me mess that up. So I apologize. It might not be Louis Vuitton. They said they were going to get rid of the male female tags, like male size is this and female size is this. It's just going to be all universal clothing and universal sizes. And because they feel like the world is going to universal gender roles, what do you feel about that? The whole world
I don't think it'll work. I don't think that'll work because men and women, we have different sizes. Men, like, 28, 29, 30, 36, 46 outlet. Women, they like 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 22, 26, 24. It's just like our bodies are shaped differently.
And the size numbers are for different reasons. Like the men's pants, well, I guess there's 32, I guess it's waist and length. And I don't know.
So then and then if they're gonna get rid of the sizes and stuff, that means you're gonna have to try on your stuff.
Well, they were saying because they feel like they're so exclusive and high end that everybody wears their stuff. So it's not gonna matter. So they're not gonna make a male shoe anymore and a female sneaker. A female sneaker and a male sneaker, they're not, because you could wear their high heels, right? Or I could wear their high heels. So they're just like, it's just going to be universal sizes.
But even with that, talking about the shoes, it's just like a size 12 at Payless is not a size 12 that a Miss Sophia can wear.
Very true.
A 12 at Payless that a female can wear, Miss Sophia needs that shoe in a 14. So it's just like our feet are shaped differently.
Yeah.
And no, that's not going to work. Whose idea was that?
I think I was in Louis Vuitton.
I know Louis. I mean, now Louis Vuitton is eating edibles. Now they just sit up and just bumped their head. They have really started eating edibles and got high to fool, and they thinking they can just get rid of the sizes. And because first of all, go ahead, girl, child.
Well, I just wanted to know. I don't care what people's pronouns are, because if I feel like I'm going to mess it up, I just call them by their name. Mm-hmm. It's the most respectful thing to do.
Right.
And then I don't think the world is ever going to universal gender roles, because white men and white women are not going for that.
And then I'm thinking about it because certain shoes, when you go to certain places, you buy certain clothes, they always say, in the U.S., this is a size,
right.
And in the Canada, this is a size,
right.
UK, this is a size.
And then China is like,
oh, baby, China.
You got to get double your size.
Now, China, they don't use labels over there.
They're just like, they make it and like figure it out.
Yeah, because if you I could get in trouble.
Don't get in trouble. Let me get in trouble. What you want to say? Text it to me. Text it to me.
Come back.
But anyway, so here's a poem called Cardinal.
Oh no, I'm gonna get in trouble. No, go
Don't get in trouble. So here's a poem called Cardinal. It's one of my favorite, and it's about not judging people before you get to know them. All right, let me take a sip.
Cardinal.
Cardinal.
Water. You take a sip of that water, and I'm gonna take a crunch on the cookie.
All these Oreos is coming. Oh, I wanted to brag about this basket before I do this. Let me show y'all this. Miss Sophia texted me and said, "Would you like any snacks? Because we know it's gonna be the middle of the afternoon, and this interview is 18 hours. So, would you like any snacks for your interview?" I said, yes, I'm a vegan. I would love some oranges and some Oreos. I literally expected to have like 2 oranges I thought would be cool and a pack of cookies, right? That's what I expected to have. No, look at what they did. I'm taking this whole basket with me. I don't even know if it's for me or if it's for the next guest, but guess what? It's about to go to this kickball game. No, I just wanted to say thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're so welcome. But we give our guests, we added your stuff what you wanted. Like we have this.
Oh, this ain't on me. This was somebody before, and then you added.
No, this is what we have on the regular. We have our basket. We keep it stocked.
Okay.
And we keep it
Almost
stocked. We keep it stocked with Publix and Kroger snacks. We don't get our snacks from the dollar store.
Hold up.
So when you
I
get your
do.
snack,
I do.
but you got to see where you're going. And you can't live off that public food. And then when you get to Buckhead, you're going to try to eat some of the, salmon and all that stuff. No, you got to eat it before you get there. So when you get there and you start eating in front of them other people, they're going to say, oh, she used to this. But if you wait till you get there, you're going to be able to, oh, let me see how it tastes. No, you don't want that. You want to make them think you fit in.
Yes.
But,
already ready. Already used to this.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'm going to introduce to you the one and only. This is Queen Sheba, and this poem is titled Cardinal.
A 10-year-old walks out of my grandmother's closet. A mini Southern Baptist diva, too young to know what diva is, struts out. Hat flapping over her face, wicker bending to kiss the side of her cheek after every step, a wide yellow bow trailing down her back where one day, she hopes, her wedding dress would be. One white glove hand imitating a frantic fanning of the face as if she was just to pass out from heat exhaustion. Pearls draped 4 times around her neck and red lipstick smeared from ear to elbow, one of those Kodak moments. Good thing digital wasn't out yet. Too many things to erase and forget, eaten up by bad memory. First day of 5th grade, does it look like I want my brother's hand-me-downs? I am too patent leather Mary Janes and Hello Kitty for that. My mother would dress us in the same Save Mart clothes the entire neighborhood wore. I was always finding a phone booth on my way to the bus stop, peeling back jackets she was waiting for me to grow into, jeans not too trendy, not too tight. At recess, we were already practicing hairstylists and clothing designers, switching tops and ideas. Scissors, the original 5-in-1 tool, turned sweatshirts into miniskirts, a perfectly good pair of tights into fishnet, recombing and twisting each other's hair on the steps and circling each other while boys played in the dust. College, my old fatigues turned patchwork skirt, afro and Angela Davis t-shirt had folk clutching their purses like they were running back trying to make first down. It's Kinko's, people. I'm just trying to copy my chapbook, for Christ's sake. Wanted to get my word out to the people, let them know the revolution was coming, and me wearing my brother's fatigues 24 days straight symbolized my quiet protest until they sent them boys home. Them soldiers was off fighting something they didn't understand or believe in. My brother lost his life 3 days after being sent off to war. Decided his government issue 9mm would taste better than cold turkey on rye that day for lunch. No note, no nothing. Just some orderlies to clean up his remains. Chunks of his brain tissue caught between the fibers of the mop and the sponge smeared him into the wood grain of the mess hall floors. Gives new meaning to driftwood. On vacation, my white parents tried their best to play color match with their Negro child. They were hippies, flower children, caught between the movement and privilege. Adopting me, they said, was their effort to try to save the world. Well, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Lucky for them, their color would fade. Right here on this radio station, we are all 21 years old and holding. Forgive me for not sounding or looking like you expect me to. There are 2 type of people in the world, me and everybody else. The awesome thing is you can repeat the same mantra. Find yourself a compact, a rear view, or dark windows on a building as your speed walking through lunch. Repeat 3 times daily and call on me never. This is the part of the poem where I'm supposed to tell you why. Nah, shawty, this is how it's always gonna be. I'm always going left when the world says north. I'm always wearing plaid and polka dots when solids are in. My cadence will always be rocker meets hip hop before life support, and I will always want to slip my wrists after a bad breakup. But I won't, because I'm too fly, and that's simple. And this poem is about you and I, and how it seems to be a cardinal sin for us to think that we're great. Well, I happen to look up the word cardinal. Much sought after cage bird, highly valued for its song and color. Look, life is like masturbation. Do you? The trick is not to believe that you're better. Not to believe that you are better. but never believe your worst. Go.
All right, Cardinal.
First of all, we don't snap no more. That was for the 1960s, so that the people inside the house wouldn't hear the police. The police wouldn't hear the people inside the house having rallies during the Black Panther Party. We clap. Woo! That's amazing. Rewind, poet, go in, say it, drop it, spit your shit. You gotta do all of that.
You don't snap no more. You can't make this universal.
But I can't. Thank you, Summer Melody.
Girl, that was nice.
Thank you so
yeah,
much.
you have a way with words.
Thank
all
you.
of you are. When I moved here and then I started coming to Apache and all these places that you all were performing, the underground and all of that, I was like, oh my God, because poetry. When you say poetry, you want to go to a poetry slam and all that. I'm like, girl, who wants to go listen to that? Because I'm thinking y'all in there talking about, doing Emily Dickinson and child. We was running from school when they was telling us to read that. And you think I'm finna go and sit up and watch? But baby,
you will get the word. You will get the church. You will get the spirit. It is a whole show.
And then it's just like when George Littell's doing the passion in poetry and baby, what are them girls? They used to call them the two angry females. What were their name? The two girls?
Higher
reality. Yes,
reality.
honey.
Thank you so much, Janice. Higher reality. All right, so let me give my shout outs and then I'm out of here onto this kickball game without
that's
the
all
APD.
the time we have. Thank y'all for joining us, ladies.
See? Haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate.
Hate on me, haters.
All right. First, I want to give a shout out to WERUradio for having me on the longest interview ever in life. This was amazing. They provided food, shelter, a pillow, a blanket, hydration, an IV. This was...
And you didn't have to go to the back to use the restroom.
You did not have to go to the back to use the restroom. This was awesome. Thank y'all so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Welcome home.
Oh, yes. And yes, I am a lesbian / free spirit. I don't mind dating guys. They just got to be super fly. They just got to be super dope. They just got to be so sure of themselves. You know what I mean? And women do too, but I prefer women. So
but
if
we have that in common, child. I don't mind dating guys either.
I bet you don't. Hello. Telling that man to put his thing away.
But not if they paint. I ain't trying to date no guys that paint.
What is up with this paint? I don't get the paint joke. I'm gonna get it afterwards. Okay, here are my shout outs. Tamika Fest, Georgia Me Harper is starting tomorrow through Monday. Make sure you go to Tamika Fest on IG or follow The Real Georgia Me. You can also follow me on IG. Well, most of y'all already follow me on IG. Follow me on IG. If you're not the Queen, Sheba is all my social media. I am on everything except for I'm on TikTok. What's the other one? On Snapchat. I'm not on Snapchat. I'm not on, but I'm on everything. I'm on
Snapchat anymore.
I don't know.
Once they invent another one, everybody,
And then TikTok. I mean, TikTok is just taking over.
Just like y'all, honey. When they come out with another iPhone, y'all forget about the old one. Go get the new one.
And my iPhone is paid for. Hello, I'm responsible with my funds, so I don't know about this 13 unless somebody gonna come out the bag for my birthday. Thank you.
Those are your shout outs?
Nope. Okay. ET Productions. I want to shout out ET Productions. Thank you so much for always having me as your DJ.
ET, come home.
ET Productions. That's Erica Tony Productions. She is always doing something at City Winery. So if you see ET Productions at City Winery, then you definitely want to check that out. And I'm typically the DJ there. So for ET Productions, and also Rosemary's Marketplace, she does that once a month as well, where there's a pop-up and you can find my infused cookies and other vendors, which are awesome. I want to give a shout out to my cycle groups, Bonafide Riders. You can ride with them Monday, Wednesday, every other Saturday. I also want to give a shout out to my other cycle group, Dope Peddlers. You can ride with them on Tuesday, Thursday, and every Sunday. I want to give a shout out.
Group?
Dope Peddlers.
Yeah, you are. She infusing.
I want to give a shout out to my run group, Movers and Pacers. We're going to have that kickball game tonight anyway. That's what's up. And Movers and Pacers and my company, Run Ugly, are the engineers behind Track Tuesdays. Everybody is welcome to Track Tuesdays. Miss Sophia. Come out there and walk around in the circle for about an hour and a half.
I can't because it's called Run Ugly. I'm pretty.
Says who?
Run, here come ugly.
Anyway, I want to give a shout out to The Race. It's called The Race, and it's ran by a Black woman race director. Her name is Tess Sobomihen Marshall, and congratulations on your first baby, which is coming in a couple weeks. And I want to give a shout out to Lululemon. I am a run ambassador for Lululemon at Ponce City Market. So whenever you go into any Lululemon around the world, the pictures that are on the wall are actually people in their community. And if you go into the Ponce City Market, the Lululemon, you will see my picture on the wall. And I have been a run ambassador there for 4 years and counting. I want to give a shout out to my brother, Bray Alexander. He is a real estate agent. If you need a house or home during this pandemic, look him up on IG, Bray Alexander.
I need his number because you say he's a millionaire, right?
He is.
Oh, okay. I need his number.
He's looking for a man.
Oh,
man. He's looking for.
What's his name?
Bray.
What's up, Bray? Call.
Bye. I can't with you. I can't. Also, Block Brothers Logistics is another company that he owns. I want to give a shout out to my homies, College of Dope Ass Writers. Please join College of Dope Ass Writers on Instagram and join our next. You can always drop into any session, but join our next 8-week session. I can help you start your own business, and I can also help you with writing, grant writing, all that other stuff. And Love on Top Pancake Shop. That is my other company, and where you can find regular vegan and gluten-free and infused cookies if you like. And all my social media is The Queen Sheba. This keeps going in and out, so I'm not sure if it's a shorting. Oh, there we go. So, and all my social media is The Queen Sheba. So thank y'all so much for listening, hanging out with me. Come mess with me every fourth Sunday at Apache Cafe. The next show is May 23rd, then June 27th, and then July 25th is my birthday party, 20-year anniversary for doing poetry, and my book release for Clemency. Poems to help you accept the apologies you will never receive. If you go to my IG page, you can drop down my link tree and you can pre-order your book.
Girl, and you don't sleep, girl. You don't sleep, girl.
I sleep from 2 to 8:30. 2 to 8:30.
Yes, girl.
I'm always rolling.
We used to be out of here by now, but girl, your shout outs were so long, honey. It's time for DJ Baker. Open the door. He
in the hallway.
But thank you. You've been awesome guest, honey. But seriously, I'm gonna let you co-host. I'm gonna let you host the show.
Yeah.
And you can bring whoever you want up here, honey.
Yay. I'm excited.
So you ready next week?
I'm ready.
Okay. Look,
Wednesdays are perfect.
Wednesdays?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good then.
Wednesdays are perfect.
I was
That's
hoping
my light
you'd say
day.
Monday.
Monday? What am I doing on Monday? What time? 2 to what?
No, I got to see. Who would I have scheduled? I have guests scheduled. Who's coming?
As long as
I got to be here Monday because, ladies and gentlemen, my special guest Monday
is who?
Chi from the T.S. Madison Experience.
Oh,
Chi.
yes.
Mm-hmm. Chi from the Yala. You know, Lee Tanya,
yes.
Lee Tanya.
Mm-hmm.
Down in the valley.
Well, my bike ride is every Monday at 6:00, and I cannot be late because they do take off at 6:15.
No. Where y'all start from?
Inman Park train station.
Oh, okay.
We go all over the city.
Oh, really?
We do 20 to 30 miles on Monday, 20 to 25 miles on Wednesday, and then the weekends can be anything from 30 to 100.
Now, we've been talking, but George, the CEO, he said he's going to start
cycling.
He's going to start his exercise.
Oh, you ain't say you were going to start cycling? Cycling is great.
He said he's going to start
It's easy on the body, and it's... Stop eating.
Oh, you're not going to exercise?
You just got to change your eating.
You should habit. I can tell it. I'm going to start a boot camp.
Yeah, but that's cycling. Y'all gonna kill me.
I'm gonna start a boot camp.
Oh, I got some spam. Crazy K talking about, am I single? And then called me a tease. Bye.
My sister says she is taking off for a year. She's only on month 4.
Oh, no. I didn't say I was taking off from dating. Let's clear that up.
Oh.
I said if you want to work out, or hang out, I'm all for the dating scene. I'm not cuffing until September.
Oh, when it get cold.
Right. When I need some company. But right now I'm hanging out with my cycle crew, my run crew, my swim crew.
All right.
My black people like to travel crew.
All right.
Me and my homegirls are going to LA next weekend just cuz.
All right. My sister's going to LA next weekend.
And then I'm going to Panama with Dichotomy we're performing in South America.
What? You ain't talk about that.
We are performing in South America with Dichotomy's Oral Fixation and with my homegirl Masterpieces show called Flow. I'm doing the most, y'all. The most. Follow me.
Wait.
The most.
Now you know.
What? It's 6:03. Don't you got to go home?
You know I'm a shit starter, right?
Oh my God. Here we go.
It is 6:03. The CEO.
Look at his face.
Like, girl,
He's trying to hold a smile like.
Turn this call a break. I mean, you are way over your time. But you are so good. I just want to stay till DJ Baker get here at 7.
What? I gotta go. Y'all tripping.
No.
Let me get to my kickball game.
Yes. Oh, what time the kickball game?
6:30. You want to go?
Oh, where is it? Oh, Emmett Park.
No, actually, I got to look it up. It's close, though.
It is. Let me know where it is. I may go.
Yeah.
You think I'm not overdressed for the kickball game?
I don't think so. Just take your wig off.
This not a wig. This is a unit. No, I couldn't take this off. I got to go out there. Because I got to go out there and represent. Go Sheba.
You need to be in the kickball game.
Oh, no, I'm not doing the kicking.
You need to be the ref.
Oh.
Let's get off this thing. We can thank y'all so much for hanging with me for this 17-hour interview. Definitely appreciate it. My name is Queen Sheba. Please follow me on Instagram. And if you have any influence on getting that blue check, then please let me know. And if you need I need a dentist. Y'all hook me up with a dentist and a wife. That's what I need. And they could be one and the same.
See, y'all be wanting too much, honey. Grandma said you don't need no damn dentist. All you need is some plies. Just some plies.
Hell no. My teeth ain't going to be growing up like a crackhead in the next 10 years. Thank you.
I'm trying to get all mine pulled out, honey. I want to do it. I want the dentist to pull them out, honey. I don't want to be...
George said, wrap it the bleep up. You see he said...
He better keep his feet out my face.
No wigs, units.
But listen, I want to thank you guys for joining us here at We Are Your Radio at Club Chit Chat, honey. I hope you've enjoyed me and my guest, Queen Sheba, as much as we've enjoyed entertaining, enlightening, and educating you guys. But I want you to be blessed, be a blessing, but more importantly, always be yourself, because no one else can be you but you. There can only be a carbon copy of you, and the carbon copy is never better than the original. And you, my darling, laughing hyenas, my man, my beehive, my bars, my okras, my tinas, and my Teenage, you are all originals. And the queendoms, that's what you call it. We got to add the queendoms and the flamettes. I got to add the flamettes and the queendoms. All right. Are all originals. Yes, some of you are. I want to let you know that Club Chit Chat's Happy Hour has been brought to you by iCode Academy. You resolved to start a new career this year, but you haven't done it yet. iCode Academy can set you on a path to a life-changing education, all online from the comforts of wherever you are. In 9 months, you could be a certified medical coding expert and earn up to $60,000 a year. Why don't you call iCode Academy for more information at 866-553-2928. That's 866-553-2928, or go to iCodesacademy.org. That's iCodes with an S, academy.org. Okay? Thank you, Sheba.
Thank you, Miss Sophia.
I love you.
Thank you, George. Thank you.
I'm so glad we had this time together just to sing a song or share a laugh or two. And before you ever know it, comes the time for us to show it. And we have to say to each other, good night, Queen Sheba.
Good night.
Good night, George.
Good night.
Good night, Laughing Hyenas. And as always, I'm out. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here on We Are Your Radio, home of every music for the LGBTQI community and me. Between the hours of 2 p.m. and 6 p.m., this is Club Chit Chat. That's right. You know how we do it, honey. We're going to be talking about sports, politics, entertainment, and a little of this and a little of that. That's why we call this Club Chit Chat, baby. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here on We Are Your Radio, home of urban music for the LGBTQI community and me. Come on, baby, let's ride.